Well, I always like to start off with, I'm a native Floridian, but I was born up in the Panhandle, near Air Force Base, Crestview, but I was raised in Alabama. My husband and I came back down to Florida in 2002, and we have lived in Osceola the entire time. And my husband's in the hospitality business, so this is where you end up if you're in one of the big major markets. So we have been here, and this is where our children are from and raised and schooled, and all here in Osceola County, and being near enough to the busy life of Orlando without having to be in the middle of the traffic all the time. Well, at Osceola County, again bragging about our county, we are the bright shining blue star here in Central Florida. We've turned blue in 2008 and have only increased our margins exponentially every year. This last election cycle, we now have all of our constitutional officers are all Democrats. We have a supermajority on our councils and in our cities, and so we keep it to the grassroots. We keep that connection to the voter. We keep within our party, our precinct people are key to knowing their communities and knowing their voters. And we canvass, we knock doors, and we talk to our voters, and we show how government can work together. And we love that our candidates work together to canvass. And so it shows how a state representative can help finances for the school board races, to the county commission races, and even our city races, to show how smart government works together. And it's those relationships, and that helps the voter understand the importance of complete down ballot voting. This is a turning point. After the big losses that we just experienced, I feel this is the time to get back to basics, or what I call back to blue. That's sort of my little campaign slogan, if you will. We need to return back away from chasing the big money and chasing the big personality and get back to what the voters need. Listen to them. The Florida party should be focused on their local DECs and supporting them, and not just running the big up ballot races. And because in doing that, you're building a wonderful bench of wonderful candidates that can work their way up through the system with experience and knowledge and smart government. I consider myself a little bit of the outsider. I'm not bringing with me the big money and the big personalities, ties that have what we seem to keep doubling down on. We lose races and then we go, we just need to do double that effort of the same thing. And I keep recalling the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. We got to change. We got to change how we do it. And I think what we've learned from this last election season is we need to get back to basics. We need to get back to our voters. We need to get back to our constituents and find out what their needs are and show them we're the party that's going to help them in those needs. And that's what I can do. I'm the worker bee. I'm the one that does the in there from step 1 to step 10. I'm not just to come in and make the pretty speeches and collect the big checks. I'm going to be from step 1 to step 10, all the way down the line. I'm going to have the back of every DEC in 67 counties, not just in 7.